Hey guys, Joe Riddleton here from Thinkaholics. We're here at Texas Dreamin'. I'm here with Ian Gotts from Elements.cloud. So Ian, what can you tell everybody about what you guys do?
So we are the free business analysis application that's for Salesforce. So if any Salesforce admin or a consultancy is doing that discovery phase, where you're trying to capture the business processes before you start configuring, we're the application you use. We are business requirements capture, we're business process mapping, and all of that is free forever for as many users as you've got.
Okay, so if it's all free, what are you guys getting out of it?
How do we do this? So, there are some add-on functionality. There's some pro capabilities which a highly regulated company like a food company, a pharmaceutical, an oil and gas, financial services, those guys need highly regulated content, and that's a pro feature. But most companies, virtually everyone at Texas Dreaming, as far as I'm concerned, they will use a free product forever. I'm fine with that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we've got a pro capability to suck all the configuration data out of Salesforce, and then you can use that to document your org. So all those people who never quite got around to documenting what they've done, there's a pro capability there.
Okay, I'll come back to that because
Yeah,
I definitely have some questions on that. So, just going back to, I own a consulting firm, so I understand right what it takes to. You got a new project, you need to document the requirements and deal with the process. But either for people that aren't used to that, or for people that are and want to understand the capabilities, can you just kind of walk through how a company would use this?
Okay, so first of all, most people, you capture business requirements maybe in a huge Word document or in an Excel spreadsheet. We have a free part to the application called Business Requirements Capture, and every business requirement is a separate item, supporting information connected to it, change status. So it's a very simple workflow around just capturing requirements and moving them through the statuses.
It's like ownership, notes, attachments.
Priorities, business risk, you can attach content. So it helps you at least prioritize and manage those requirements.
Yeah. And obviously, if it's records, right, and not some Excel file somewhere, then it's reportable, right? You can do a lot of reporting on it?
Absolutely, yeah, fantastic. Reporting, you've got version control over it, you've got access rights, so the person who raises it, once it's got to being raised and submitted, then only certain people can change it. So it's not massively complicated, because otherwise people won't use it, but it's simple enough though anybody could use it.
So you mentioned version control. Explain that a little bit.
Well, once you've got different statuses, then you can tag it. So you could say, right, this is tagged to the summer 17 release, this is tagged to the winter 18 release. So you can then start to build these things into particular releases. So then you can look at all the requirements for a certain area. So that's the first area of the product. Second one is business process mapping. So typically you might use a flowchart or Visio or whiteboards. We're a hierarchical version of that. Really simple to use in workshops, but that single level diagram, any level, drill down, linked to supporting content. So that's not just for the configuration, but think of it as the training manual. Think of it as the compliance manual at the end. So it's valuable beyond the project. So it's worth doing properly. And again, we're an enterprise application, so we have access rights, we have all the controls you'd expect of an enterprise application.
Okay, so I own a consulting firm, so I'm definitely interested in what it can do to help me. What does it take? Is it a paid version for consulting firms, and how can I use it with my customers?
A great question. So absolutely not. It's free for consultancies, and we've actually designed it with consultants in mind. This is actually a repeat of a business we ran for 15 years and sold about 4 or 5 years ago. So we sort of understand what some of the needs are. So from a consultancy perspective, you would go into the application, you create a space, and that may be the name of a client. You invite the client into the space, your team are invited in the space, you can all collaborate together in a secure area. At the end of the project, you can give that space to the client and they can continue. So as a consultant, you have one login and can access multiple spaces. So all of that capability I've talked about, absolutely free forever for you and for your clients.
And do you see normal companies, or not, when I say normal, I mean not consulting firms, but just normal businesses using this as well?
Oh, absolutely. No, this is for Salesforce admins. So every Salesforce admin, when they get confronted with someone coming to their desk going, could you just do that report, or could we just add that pick list? The first thing should be going back to the process and going, explain to me what you're trying to achieve in process terms, and then I can help you understand whether we should be creating a report or we could do something different. So no, absolutely, this is every Salesforce admin, every Salesforce consultant, every Salesforce contractor. and that will only happen if we make it free.
Yeah. All right, so if people want to get their hands on and try it out, do you have material where they can learn more? Would they go to your website? What's the best thing for them to do?
Okay, so the first thing is go to the website, elements.cloud. There you can click and register and you can get using it. We've also written an ebook, which you can also get off the website. The book's called Analysis and Adoption and Automation for Awesome Admins. And the really cool thing is that we've given all that material from the book, we've given that to the Trailhead team, and they're turning it into some Trailhead trails.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we're really excited about that. But for now, you can download the book. The book's 40 pages, but it's really, really practical stuff. This is the principles, the approach have been used for the last 20 years and thousands of clients. And it's stuff that you can do. You finish watching this video, stop the video, go and download the book, start using the app. You can do stuff with it the moment you get going.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Hey, thank you for inviting me.
Hey, if you like our videos, please be sure to subscribe and follow us on Twitter.